Guys, welcome to the U1600 match between Egypt and Pakistan. So currently Pakistan seems to be winning on forfeit, and we got a great news for the Australian fans that Pakistan has defeated uh, China in the U1600 league in the last round. That was China's last match, and they just had to win that match to get a gold. And Pakistan was superb. They defeated China 8-4, and now China has been stranded with 7.5 points on the points table out of their 9 matches, whereas Australia is at 7 points out of 8 matches, and which means Australia next week they're gonna play for gold in the U1600 league against China, and Pakistan has got back-to-back victory against China and Egypt. And Chris, I just want to share. Last week when we lost against China in the U1600 league, I messaged Pakistani admin and said to him, "Come on, mate, do anything but just try to gather your players and make sure that you guys win against China." And you can see now also how strong is their lineup against Egypt. The same lineup played against China, and they were superb. 6 boards, and unfortunately, one of the player lost to a 300 rated player from China's. He clean swept the 300 guy clean swept the Pakistani's 1300 player. But the other game, Liu Zhishen won his first game, and on his second game he lost to that 1500 player, a player who was like 90 points less than him. So that was a big blow for China, that Liu Zhishen lost. Then talking about the second board, when 5 seconds were left, a guy from USA joined in for the Chinese team. His username is Ufumi2003. He was up against Blacklist, and he had a rating of 1534, I reckon, and then he lost both his games, and he ended up with 1462 rating. Then we had Stone Free Requiem up against Ali Mughal. Ali Mughal was higher rated than Stone Free Requiem, and Ali Mughal clean swept him. Then we got the Chinese captain Yulu taking up against Ghulam Rasul Bhatti. Yulu was like 1493, whereas Ghulam was 1405, and Yulu defeated Ghulam. Yulu won one, and Ghulam won the second game. Tings Tini was the stand-in captain for Pakistan. Smalam just thrashed Tings Tini 2-0. He's 1366, whereas Tings Tini is 703. Then we had Almost an Avenger up against the Prisoner 3301, and Prisoner was like 400 something, and he defeated the Almost an Avenger and went up to 619 rating. And I was watching the game, and I was so messed up. I was so reeled up on the Almost an Avenger, because I was on call with my uncle from Chicago. So I was streaming it, but my camera and my mic was off, so only screen sharing was going on, and I was watching them. I watched Liu Zhishen defeated James Bond, and at the halftime it was 3-3, and I was so messed up with Almost an Avenger. I was so angry on him because he just missed the basic, he was winning on time, and he just missed, but he was losing on position, and he missed the back rank checkmate. He just had to push his pawn, and probably he could have won on time in his first game, but he didn't, he just gave up, and Prisoner got found out the backrank checkmate when he had 3 seconds, which was pretty great from Prisoner. And the second game also went in favor of Prisoner, but yeah, greatly Pakistan won 8-4, which was pretty great. I wish the Aussie team would have been in the chat probably, and if I was streaming there with my video on, I would have been celebrating that win of Pakistan up against uh, China, but unfortunately I couldn't. But tomorrow I'm gonna share this news with the Australian team, and I'm pretty sure they will be happy. And also a big match coming up between Australia and Uzbekistan in Live 960, whereas China defeated India by forfeit win in Live 960, which makes China's average pretty great because they got an average of 100 after winning. So they have got some good average, and China is left to play with Iraq and Uzbekistan, whereas Australia is left to play with Australia is left to play with Uzbekistan. So I'm sure China will be winning with 100 average against Iraq. But Uzbekistan versus China and Uzbekistan versus Australia, it will be interesting because China is a bit ahead in average, since most probably the tiebreaks might be equal in the Live 960 league as the points are equal. So it's all about average, as I said in the after the match against China. So China is like, they have won wait, I'm just checking. Yeah, so China have won with 62.5 average, 57.1, 50 against us, 100 and 100 against India today. So Australia has got 300s, China has got 200. So but it will be coming up against Iraq, so we can calculate 3 to 300s, then 50 to 50, and then you see China's like got better average because Australia against Philippines they got average of 55, and then against Pakistan I reckon they got 60.7, whereas China is having 62.5 and 57.1 average, so which is making favoring China. So Australia has to defeat Uzbekistan with a huge margin tomorrow, and China, and make sure China don't defeat China probably end up with a draw or else lose against Uzbekistan, or else if they win they shouldn't win with a great average, like the margin of the score should not be huge. It should be near, so that will be great. But tomorrow it will be clear that by what average China should win against Iraq and Uzbekistan, which can make China win the Live 960 league. So that would be exciting. And also tomorrow we got Australia versus Uzbekistan Live 960. Then Kazakhstan versus Uzbekistan, we have the Open League match, which is the last Open League match, and then one which is the last Open League match, the rapid match which is left between Philippines and Iraq, will be played next week. But tomorrow we got Kazakhstan versus Uzbekistan in the Open League match, and yeah, Uzbekistan has already been eliminated. Let's see at what position can Kazakhstan has already been eliminated. Let's see at what position will Uzbekistan finish their points in the points table. So yeah, tomorrow the time for Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan matches, I'll just tell you. It's 14 GMT. You can I think you will be available that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, hope so. You can probably pop up at the end of the Live 960 match between Australia and Kazakhstan tomorrow. Probably you might wake up at that time. Yeah, like 11 GMT probably. Match will be starting 10 GMT. You probably will wake up by 11 GMT and can join this stream. Let's see. Yeah. So that's it from the stream and today's matches. Playoffs are nearing because like we got playoffs of the Open League at 9th and 10th of August, that second week of August, and next, which is 2 weeks away, and next week we got the live nines. Okay, next week we are having U1600 and live 960 last rounds. So yeah. So thank you guys for joining the stream. Actually, I got message of Paul messaged me about 1 hour ago. I think he woke up early, or probably he was awake. So he said to me that he's happy with any medal because he has already having 2000 and 100 plus medals on chess.com. Yeah, so that's what he messaged me. So thanks, Chris, for joining today. See you see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, man. So it was Chris with us, guys. So thank you for being part of this stream, guys. See you tomorrow. Big match. Australia versus Uzbekistan, 1160, and then Kazakhstan versus Uzbekistan Open League matches. So yeah, the line 61 is pretty important. Let's see with how big margin will Australia defeat Kazakhstan to Uzbekistan tomorrow. That will be the question. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining stream, and special thanks to the Pakistan team for defeating China in the U1600 round 7. So guys, see you tomorrow. That's probably in what time it's 4:40. Yeah, see you in 17 hours or so. Yeah, bye guys. Cheers.